Welcome to G15's birthday presentation video. Yes, that's right, G15 is now 25 years old, established 1997, the year when Nelson Mandela met the Spice Girls in a moment he described as one of the greatest of his life. Candle in the Wind was the top song of the year and Peter celebrated his 40th birthday. A great year, but 25 years old, I think that calls for a whoop whoop, eh? So on the count of three, we'll all whoop whoop for G15. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is embarrassing. It's a video, I can't hear you. If you did whoop whoop, then what a riddy. Anyway, let's get this video underway. First, we are going to be hearing from Project Coordinator, the big boss, Commander-in-Chief, the gaffer of G15, Joyce Bell. Was that alright, Joyce? Was that good enough? Right, good.
Hello and welcome to G15 Youth Project. My name's Joyce Bell and I'm the project leader. That was quite an introduction, right enough, but they have left a few labels out. I'm the cleaner, I clean the cups, I make breakfast, I look after everybody else as well. Anyway, G15. How did it all start? It started in June 1997, but the services have been in this community for a long time. There was two organisations in this community a way back, going back about 30 years, maybe even 35 years. Youth Inquiry Service, which was also known as the YES Project, and also Drumchapel Detached Youth Work Project. The cuts in the budgets amalgamated these two services and up popped G15. So the services have always been here in the community for a long time. And G15 was resurrected in 1997 with new staff and new management committee members. It's always been a youth-led organisation. Both these services were youth-led organisations, which has always been, it's a pretty proud thing to happen in a community, and for it to be happening for such a long time is really something special. Anyway, I've been here for 21 years, which is a long time. There's 3 members of staff. There's myself, there's Peter Divers and there's Robert Macklin, who are the youth development workers / street work professionals. So it's a long time, very committed to the organisation, very passionate about making sure young people get the best chances and the best opportunities that life throws them, and we're there to support them through that. Proud moments, there's been lots and lots of memories and proud moments for G15 for me. Lots. You'll hear people talking about trips, activities, all the good stuff. And one of the things that was always important to us was getting the young people out the bubble of the drum, get them away for the day. And whether that's working with other partners like Glasgow Life or the old ComEd as they used to call themselves, whether it was away kayaking, hill walking, skiing, snowboarding, it gets the young people away. Proud moments for us, probably the biggest moment for us was receiving our Queen's Award for Her Majesty the Queen away back in 2011. Although we didn't get it in 2012 because she wasn't really well, and they hung about waiting in her Jubilee, her 60 years Jubilee, and that was really special. The young people receiving that for the Lord Provost at the City Chambers, and we were all there, and every one of us were there, and all their families were there as well. It was a special day. So that year was a spectacular year for us for winning awards. We won all the different community awards as well. So the young people had that was a beezer of a year. It was really good. Every year's a great year for us. We meet new young people every year. We averagely work with about 160 young people a week. But every year we have a new influx between 150 to 180 new members. Some link in with some of the stuff, some don't, but they just know we're there. Some of our young people that have been on our management committee went on to do some fantastic stuff. I mean, we've got Sheldon. Sheldon's a teacher in our local high school. And when the young people talk about G15, she's like, yeah, I know G15, I was part of G15. And they'll come in and say to me, do you know Miss McGee? It's quite unusual for her to get called Miss McGee, but I mean, super proud of Sheldon. And then there's Jamie. Jamie was the chairperson at the time we won our Queen's Award. Jamie's moved on to, he originally wanted to be a rock star, and he hates me saying, but at that point in time he was wanting to be a rock star. But he's moved on to youth work, particularly with specialising in employability. You know, he's doing great. He still continues to link in with us professionally, but personally he just pops in to say, hiya, how yous all doing? And then we've got Charles. Charles went to Glasgow University and got his degree in community education, community development, and he's a connector today for Thriving Places Drumchapel. You know, so I'm super proud. That's just a couple of our young people, but many of them have went on to do many really good stuff. And the management committee today is spearheaded by young Abby, and she's got them all involved, got them all communicating and engaging in everything that's happening. It's not tokenistic, they're all involved, they have a proper input in everything that's going on, they've got a say in everything that's going on. Not happy about something, they soon let us know. Another one of our amazing accomplishments is the Drumchapel D60. We take the lead on the celebrations, and it's celebrating everything that's good about our community, and we've been doing that for the last 10 years. So it was in 2013 Drumchapel celebrated 60 years of being a community, and we're working our way towards the 70th birthday for 2023. Memories for me, the amount of young people I have came across, they still make contact with me. They're businessmen, they invite me down to their pubs, I'm invited for lunch, I'm invited to weddings, christenings. They want to let us know every time they've achieved something good, and you know, we're the first ones up there praising them and telling them how proud we are. We have lost quite a few young people as well, and that leaves us with a wee bit of a hole in our heart, because you know, we shouldn't be losing any young people. But memories are great. Powerboating was a great memory for me, right up and down the Kilcraggan. And it was educational because they got to see the naval bases and stuff like that. And it was some of your wee toughies that was going to the powerboat. And I'll tell you this, they didn't have their toughness, were hanging on, you know, and they're speeding up and down the Kilcraggan. You had Jazzers screaming. Jazz and Jax and Steph McBride, Paddy McBride, you know, a whole load of cracking young people that have been on to really do really good stuff, and they're all married with lovely families, you know. I'm super proud of all these young people. Every young person that comes through our door, we're there for them, and we'll always be there for them. They're out of the game at 25, you're too old to get a service off of us, but they still chap our door at 35 and 40 saying, how yous doing? And by the way, do you still have my CV? And the reality is, aye we do. So it's great to see them, you know. So G15's done a lot for a lot of people in Drumchapel, and you'll hear them with their testimonies, and I'm super proud to be part of all that. And I just want to say happy birthday G15, and I hope you're here for many years.
Right, thanks for that, Joyce. Next up, we will be hearing from past and present members to share a few memories of the project and how much the project has made a difference in their lives. We promise we haven't paid anyone to say anything you're about to hear.
Well, I remember when I was younger, it was a club just started and I was too young to get in, so we weren't allowed in. And then it moved into the Glenburn, so we were allowed in. So we opened it all up and painted it and got it all ready, and then we just went in as a club. Well, I was a rogue, so I was always up to no good, so going into the club actually kept me off the street and kept me stop being bad, doing bad stuff and getting into trouble. Set an example basically and taught us what not to do and what's good to do and all that stuff. Well, Joyce has always just kept people in the straight and narrow because everybody was scared of her. Nobody was scared of you or that, it was only Joyce. We went a few, we went to powerboating, where else we go, we went mountain biking. We've been to a good few. I loved it, it was brilliant, because we wouldn't go to do anything like that like when we were younger, so it was good to experience it.
I found out about G15 when I was probably about 12. It was based in the Essenside Youth Centre where I lived, just where I lived across from. I think at the time it probably helped us back then when we were younger because there wasn't really much to do in the community. It kind of kept us off the streets, it gave us something to look forward to. And plus, like, it kind of let us get used to youths and get to know new people and just kind of help us with our confidence and stuff like that as well. But like memories and stuff, I remember like going to skiing and stuff like that. That was a good time. Like when we done that, it was a laugh. There was that much stuff. Like just everything was really good, but all the stuff we did was really good. It was just good to go away and meet new people and do new things, experience new things that we probably would never have done if it wasn't for you. To be fair.
The first part I can remember is when there was a fun day up at the G15 and I was younger then, I was only 11 and I was probably the youngest one in the group, probably the only one to get left out, and Peter and Joyce and that told me to come and get involved, and for then I just enjoyed it. Once I turned like of an age where you don't go trips, I get help with my CV, confidence. If I was feeling down or anything, I would just go and speak to any one of them and tell them how I was feeling, and they would speak to me. Just somebody that spoke to me. If I felt down or I wasn't doing something right, or I was maybe going down the wrong path, and I would just speak to them about how I was feeling, and they would reassure me that it was alright.
What was your favourite experience in G15?
That was probably when I went sailing with the Ocean Youth Trust, and we took away 10 young people. I'm so sorry. So my favourite experience was probably the sailing trip when we went away with the Ocean Youth Trust, and we took a lot of young people with us, and that just gave me a really good chance to lead young people and build my confidence and get used to forming relationships with them, which has helped me become a teacher. So I was strongly encouraged. I was strongly encouraged onto the board by I think Kevin again, and Joyce, and then while I was there I realised how much of a difference I could make, so I stuck around for many, many, many years. I think G15 makes a massive difference in the lives of our young people at the school, but was also massive for me, again just in terms of our confidence, giving us somewhere to go, giving us people to look up to. Yeah, I think it makes a huge impact. It does widen their opportunities, it gives them lots of things to do that just normally they wouldn't have access to. He's got something in his mouth, I'm sorry.
I joined when I was at high school, but I joined from the Wednesday Club or whatever day it was, and I came up with all my pals, and that's just how I got involved at first. And then I started coming more often and getting more involved with it. We were just in like Drumchapel, stuff like that in the community centre. We were on trips, and then we were, I don't know, just doing fun stuff with each other. We were doing like the girls' nights and stuff like that, and then I made pals and stuff like that, and then I made some of my really close pals at G15, so I'm still friends with them just now, which is really good, and I don't think we would have connected if we didn't go to G15.
What kind of trips have you done with G15?
I've been on so many that I can't even count. I've been just the normal trips, like, I don't know, your well, not the sailing, but your trampolining places, just, I don't know, going up to Joyce's cabin. I remember that just before lockdown. But the best was the sailing. It was just one of the ones that you just don't forget, and I went twice, which I was really lucky for. And doing the sailing, I met so many different new people. It was just different. There was people from G15 that I would never have spoken to at that trip, which I spoke to there, and it just helped me get my confidence up a bit more. And I usually am scared of water, but it's just helped me, and I just loved being on the ship, and it was just so fun. And it was just, you were more like family on that trip than what you'd been in the office, because you were connecting to people, you were telling each other stories. And Jordan, who's the previous chairperson, I was talking to him, and I didn't even know he was chairperson. It was just really nice, and you were eating dinner like a family.
Well, I joined 15 because I had family members over there, and that's how I just go in it. Just everybody, all my pals started going, and we went as a group and left as a group. Well, there's always an activity for them to do. There's always help for them and new experience every day when you come to G15. Either it's something out your comfort zone or something that you wouldn't normally do. It's a new experience for everybody, new skill.
G15 has actually helped me get into school, because being good in school, because I'd probably never be good in school if it wasn't for G15, so the best thing that I've got for the SHAPE programme is probably talking to people, talking from my heart and all that, and that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Support I've had for G15 through my kids being here has been amazing. Same, I feel sometimes it's like a second family. Sometimes I come in and talk to Peter, Rab and Joyce, and I sit here and blabble on to them as if they're just somebody, another family member to me, and it's like a really close bonded relationship I feel I have with them. I don't know if they feel the same, but I do, and it's been amazing. I can phone them up if I've got any issues, or any doubts about the kids or wee difficulties they're having, I can phone you up or I can speak to you about me and stuff. So really, it's not just, it goes out with and beyond to help both kids and support the parent as well, which is I'm totally grateful for.
My oldest actually got himself involved through friends, which has led to years later being on committee because he loved it so much, and then my youngest is involved because he's loved it so much. So yeah, it's been just a kind of journey. Yeah. Obviously, I can just see the support and things that Joseph, my oldest, has had through lockdown, through his father's ill health and then dying and things like that. He sees just G15 as an extension of his family. I do feel that the journey Joseph went through with his dad being disabled and then losing him to cancer in the end, Joseph had a huge support. I know he comes here for support sometimes and gets it 1000%. I says, and that's a big relief for me to know that he's got somewhere to go. And Aaron's here as well now, who you know his background, what's happened to him, so if he needs somebody, he'll be there. You'll be there for him as well. So yeah, they've done amazing.
Well, I'd say you've definitely helped with my confidence and stuff. Like, I used to be quiet and like no one to speak, and then I would come to you guys, and like since that I've became like kind of more confident, and I can like fit in with a crowd instead of just sitting in the back pure quiet as if I'm not there.
Well, what can I say about G15? I'm delighted to be able to say congratulations and well done everyone on your 25th birthday celebrations. A great milestone and achievement for your service in delivering many different opportunities for both individual young people and the wider community to plan, participate and in making a big difference in many people's lives. Your enthusiasm and commitment to work in partnership with local young people, driving and delivering on their priorities, working with the community and organisations to maximise your combined experience and resources is a highly valued and recognised strength and a lasting legacy for your fantastic achievements to date. 3 big cheers and many more years of G15. Well done to you, Joyce, your team, and most importantly to all the local young people, past and present, that believe in what G15 is about and help deliver on great community and individual positive experiences. Well done.
Happy birthday G15.
Happy birthday G15.
I'd just like to say happy 25th birthday G15 and thank you.
Happy birthday G15.
Happy birthday G15, 25 years, my goodness, didn't know it was that, you were that old. Hope you go for our 25 years.
Happy 25th birthday G15, you're getting old.
And finally, a message from Robert Macklin and Peter Divers to finish off today's video. Due to cuts in funding, we couldn't afford the usual hair and makeup team, so please accept our apologies in advance. Look away if you absolutely have to.
So guys, we just want to take this opportunity just to acknowledge how important youth work is in communities like Drumchapel. We've got a place where young people have positive adults who truly want the best for them, want to see them thrive and want to raise their aspirations within their own lives, and for that to be then put back into their own communities. I'm a walking, talking example of that. I had the same kind of services when I was growing up, and I think I'm seeing the fruits of that today and the work I do with the young people.
I just want to touch on the good partnership work we do in the community. I think Drumchapel's got a really good bunch of organisations like ourselves who work in partnership to try and better the lives of young people. So moving forward, I just hope we can all continue to work together and yeah, do a good job.
We just want to say a big happy birthday to G15 Youth Project. We want to thank everybody who over the 25 years has taken part in either staff, A-level or volunteer, or just being a young member. We hope you've had a great time and hope we have many more memories to come.
Just want to say a big thank you to G15 for the last 19 years I've been involved with the project. We've done loads of different activities, trips, experiences, and we've helped loads of different young people. So it's been a good experience for me, and hopefully the young people we work with has made a difference in their lives.
Happy birthday G15!
Happy birthday!
A final massive thanks to those who have invested finances into G15. Without your contribution, then many of the activities and service that we provide just wouldn't be there today. So a great massive thank you to Glasgow Community Fund, the Young Start project funded through the National Lottery, Ho Chinese, the Robertson Trust, Pineview Housing Association, Cash Back to Communities, Glasgow Life, Health and Social Care Partnership, Clyde Cash for Kids, JCVS Mental Health and Wellbeing Fund, participatory budgeting through Thriving Places Drumchapel, Arnold Clark, Drumchapel Sports, the Ocean Youth Trust, and all the local people that do extreme fundraising and share it amongst the community, and G15 is one of the groups that receive from them. So massive, massive thank you to each and every single person that invests £1 or a penny into G15 Youth Project. Thank you.